Hello and welcome back, folks, to another episode of Fellow Bravers Game Showcase of Soul Blazer. I'm your host, Devar, and we are now in the Castle of Magridd, if you didn't know already. We have explored the dungeons below, and I was taking our first look around, touring the lovely place with bones and everything, and while, bringing a bit of colour back to the castle. Right, with that said, here we have a guard who's sleeping on the job. Let's give this guy a rude awakening, shall we? Well, not so rude, but more a peaceful one. While we get extra info. I have been haunted by a monster called Research. I would not pay attention to my wife and daughter. Still, I didn't understand. I was praised as a genius, scientist, and even the king often gave me orders. I kept inventing things. Watermill, elevator, and even this airship. Finally, I invented a machine to call upon evil, only to realize something. Tools are there to make people's lives easier. But when tools start to use people, their culture will decline, and they will become unhappy. Well, duh. When I get to the world of evil, death toll will be called. I don't want to believe this beautiful world will be destroyed. Please, Please, let me off somewhere. Dr. Leo, you may be right, but I must take you to Magridd Castle and make sure you do not escape. I have to worry about the present, not tomorrow. Well, yeah, you do, because tomorrow's kind of like closest to the present. I must do my job or be punished. Please try to understand this. So you're finally awake. Oops, I was sleeping! Lately I have been having the same dream as Dr. Leo. If I would have released Dr. Leo, the world would not be like this. I don't know who to obey anymore. There are many fawns in the basement of Magridd Castle. You must take this armor with you. Elemental Mail, thanks a lot, buddy. I have a feeling that you will change the world. Good luck, silent protagonist number 200 and 659. Yeah, I like to come up with really random numbers, and I chose the wrong thing. Protects Betty from the damage zones, and I'm guessing that means everything will become, the pathways with electricity and fire and such will not hurt us anymore. But I think the spiked balls will still have a bit of something against us. Right, there is something that I didn't look closely to down here, and I think you all know what it is, but just in case you missed last episode, we were down here because I mentioned there was an item that we needed desperately to actually progress into the game. I don't know why I was thinking of the word. Right, it's these bones here. I may have looked, but that's right. Pixel perfect precision needed to find that the body is holding something that because Betty has no idea what it is. Okay, really, he knows what it is. It's a harp string. And he gets hit in the back. Oh, wrong direction. Now that we have the harp string, let us return home. Well, it's not our home, but it's back to the town. And we have someone. Actually, because I know this, but does Harp String of Singer Harp String of Singer? Why? What? Does it... What? Can a harp sing? Oh yeah, the walls. Forgot to talk to you about that. What do you think about the wall? I am known as a speed architect, just like the first guy's architect thing. Architect thing, apparently. What if this guy will say anything if I show him the harp string? No, you don't. Even if I have the harp string equipped, you won't say anything about it. But this is not the guy we want to give it to, though. It is the person who is complaining. Now, I must tell you this, folks, but this next bit I really love a lot, and you'll see why. Oh, that is a harp string. I promise to use it carefully if you give it to me. We shall. Thank you very much. Please sit and listen to my music. Thank you very much for coming. Before I play some music, let me tell you my story. I fell in love just once in my 24 years. It was when I visited a town, a mine town, Grass Valley. When I was injured, there was a girl who took care of me. I couldn't tell her my true feelings, though, because it would have been creepy as hell. The girl's name was something like Lisa. Or was it Eliza? You know what? She was very important to me, but I just have no idea who she was. The music I am going to play now is a song that I wrote for her. This is the reason, folks. I want to do this. Every time I think of Soul Blazer, I think of this music. And anytime I come to Magridd Castle, I always listen to this song while I walk around it. I love listening to music from the front row. Please do not bother me. And we found a card. This piece of music is probably one of the first beautiful pieces of music I have ever heard in my life when I was young, and I always loved it. Such sweet memories to have. The card we got, folks, was the platinum card. We can enter the left tower with this thing. Oh, that is the platinum card. I'm sorry. Please go inside. But now that I think about it, why the heck would a fantasy world have cards like you would have in a... Oh dear. Yeah, we're dealing with warriors now. Oh god, I'm gonna dislike this part, so excuse me as I do this to save on... Oh, I thought I would have got you there. Dang it. Oh dear. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to get rid of him before he even got here. Anyway, I'm surprised that we have cards in this fantasy world because, you know, usually I expect cards to come into sci-fis and military type operation type things. Yeah, we have a knight piece, literally a knight piece. I think this is a red guy, and I think I'll leave him. That's right, the red guys can throw their swords in a curve, unlike their predecessors who seem to be able to do damage from just slashing. Oh frick, I forgot to check how long to leave it on for the time. Someone is calling Betty from the house. I know everything about the Magridd castle. I will help you when you come back. Hint hint, another soul for us to have. I will do that off screen, but unless I actually find any secrets in the basement, then we will not bother with it. Seriously, I don't want to take you guys down there and then find out there's literally nothing there. Oh, good. That was so... Well, actually, before we go, I might as well get the guy now, so then we can look for secrets in the left tower. Ignore everyone else. We're not going to be bothered about anyone else. Oh, let me guess. You're going to be a guy from the sky, just like everyone else. Oh, what a shock. Yeah, it's like, you know... No, that's going to change everything. I know all the invisible passages in Magridd Castle. Would you like to walk the basement with me? The soul that knows the castle's secret passages joins you. Yep. We now have a soul that can reveal the secret passages of Magridd Castle. Again, another soul that is going to be useless after we are done with this place. I wonder if it doesn't work in these in the bottom floor here, because I don't see the effect. The effects here now. He will help us look for the doorways and any invisible chests that are littered around the place. AI with the red swordsman, very easy to do. When I was a kid, anytime I saw these guys, I always made out they were saying "trunka lunka lunka dicky dee doo doo doo" sort of thing. Don't ask me why. I was a very random kid back then. Always said the silliest things. Still do, actually. And now, another... Oh, it's a maid this time. That's good, because the male to female ratio here is atrocious right now. Oh, I don't want to deal with you like this. Take that. Oh, I don't want to get you. And that was it. That was a stupid plan by me. Well, it was a good idea, but poorly executed on my part. Release the Queen? Why would the Queen be in town? I do not know who you are, but thank you very much for releasing me. I will give you a gift if you come back. We'll have to check out what this Queen has to offer us. But right now, we are still doing our job for the Master. Anything here? How about over here? I'm sorry, folks, but I have to make sure there's no hidden chests. Never know, but there's nothing here. Okay, there's no passages up here because we haven't got that weird effect. And released a soldier. I know I keep saying it, but it must be really creepy when Betty just disappears like... Okay, let's do this. bet you. Yeah, I thought as much. Bet he released a soldier. Where is this place anyway? It's nowhere in town, but... Yep, we released the right tower now. With this, we'll be able to release the castle soon. I would hope, anyway. Hey, we saved Dr. Leo! I am Dr. Leo. I have been watching from the darkness. I am going to retrieve the Black Stone, go to the world of evil, and defeat Death Toll. You are? One little tiny flaw with that plan. You don't know how to use magic, or you don't know how to use a weapon. Unless you know how to do either one of those, I think you're just gonna get... You're gonna get bitch slapped by Death Toll. I hope you will come with me. The airship dock is at the top floor of the right tower. What? You mean this place was on the right tower? How? I know we've unlocked it, we've released it just now, but how did it exist before this? That makes no sense. I'll be watching for... I'll be waiting for you. Oh, we have a crush from Dr. Leo, folks. Oh, that's gonna be so... That's really nice, isn't it? We got a dinner date. There are many treasure chests hidden in the basement of the towers. If a soldier, the one who knows a lot about Magridd Castle, joins you, then the treasures will be found easily. Would you like to return to the outside of Magridd Castle? Yes, let us go back, because there's no point in staying here. And now, let us go take a look around town, because it's been a long while since we've been here. Well, I say a long while, but it's been 5 minutes. You know, video game logic of how long you've been gone for. We can't get in there because we'll probably need a card. Let's see, no one's there. There. We have a maid here. Music is really strange. The same music sometimes sounds very wonderful when I am happy. The same music sometimes sounds very wonderful when I am happy, and sad when I am depressed. I guess you could say that about this song. Yeah, we know, story time. Cool story, brah. Can we please get to the song already? Because I like to have that playing in the background while I'm exploring town, at least. Oh, there are no words. I hope someday someone will be able to put words to my music. Maybe that's a challenge for me. Let us go take a look around town. What were you two doing? Oh, I was just removing a speck of dust from his eye. Really? She was removing some dust from my eye? I think I'm a bit skeptical about that. Let's see, no one's in here, so... Let's see, no one here, because it's in ruins, and... I want to save her for last. That is if we talk to everyone, though. I think we have, though, so... We're gonna have to go to the Queen. I can see what the woman meant, though. This music can sound both joyful, but yet sad at the same time. I don't know why, I'm thinking there's something here in these boxes. I am the wife of the King Magridd. Do you think I am pretty? You're generic, but... Okay, I think we're gonna have to stroke her ego here. This is my present to you. The Queen put something in Becky's pocket. Sorry, I meant to make an emphasis on the capital S there. Why would a capital S? Translation is a bit awkward at times, I think. What are you putting in my pocket then, woman? It's not a spell, it's not an armor, it's not a sword. Oh, VIP card. You may go wherever you wish within the Magridd castle. Hey, thanks for the backstage pass, Queenie. Do you like it? You may go wherever you want within the Magridd castle. Ah, it's so wonderful when you can just tell the royals that they look pretty and you get free stuff. Sorry about that, I was just enjoying the music for a bit. With that, folks, and I think we're about to go into the right tower, so this is where we put an end to this part of Soul Blazer. I am Devar, and I hope you'll join me once again for another episode of Soul Blazer. Farewell, folks, and take care.